Hi everybody, today we're going to be looking at the Teslagrad Alpha. I applied to be a alpha tester and I got accepted quite a while ago. I've been testing out this game quite a bit, mainly on my laptop, but right now I'm playing on my main PC system. This of course is running natively in Linux. This is the 64-bit version installed through the store. Now, as I say, I've only just reinstalled it on here, so I've got one file where I haven't got very far at all. I've only got one of the like power-up type things. They're not really power-ups, they're like items that give you different abilities. And then the rest are empty. But what we're going to do is we're going to start a new file and go through. And you get to see some of the great animation and hear some of the great music. Just being quiet, just so you can listen to what's going on. Sounds in this game, the wind, the rain, everything, it just adds to the atmosphere so much. It's kind of almost Ghibli-esque, you know, like the Ghibli films, which is a big compliment. I believe it mainly looks so good because it's hand-drawn. So here's our little guy that we control. You can control this with a keyboard as well, of course. Right now, as I said, I'm using a pad. This is an old Logitech pad, but it seems to work fine. I've also played it with a PlayStation 3 pad and it worked good. And I've known that other people have used Xbox 360 pads as well. I'm sure it will work with most pads if you configure it right. I love the way the rain bounces off of everything, it looks beautiful. This right here shows a bit of basic physics action, with like just a simple little seesaw thing with the scales there. Obviously, as you've seen, these vines you can climb straight up, and those edges there that kind of look like ladders. It's almost got like a steampunk sort of vibe to it, I believe it's supposed to have. It's a fairly subtle steampunk sort of vibe to it, but it is still... I just love tricking that guy and getting him to go down here. Here is a bug that I am having with using a pad right now though, because it controls the mouse. I am not actually running this full screen because I've had problems recording in full screen. So every now and then it may move the mouse off of the edge of the little window that I'm running the game in and actually open something else, which is a bit of a problem. Right here you go inside this building. Just having a look at these posters, I've never really looked at them in detail before. They're kind of cool. I was hoping there'd be something that you could actually read the card. Again there, you see something that just opened on the panel there. I'm running Cinnamon at the moment and it keeps right-clicking on the panel. Which is causing a bit of trouble, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the mouse down and see if this fixes the issue. Click on the panel at the top. I'm sorry about this guys, but it's the only way I could find recording it right now, because as I said, as soon as I go full screen I get even worse problems, like it just record a black screen. I might see if I can use a different piece of recording software. It's just this is the only recording software that I've got working with, and I got caught there because I was too busy talking to you. This is the only recording software I have used that can record the game audio and my voice at the same time. Oh no! So I may do it with a different piece of software and just do game audio, or just do my voice, depending on what you guys want. We could do a full let's play of this game. This bit is not actually that hard at all, I'm just making it look so because I'm not concentrating. Basically just running away at the moment. It gets a lot more interesting later on. The demo actually starts after this. I'm testing the demo version as well. But because of the way the Sora works, you can only have one version of the game installed at a time. So for now, I have the demo installed on the laptop and the full version installed on here. So we're going to start getting into some of the more interesting aspects of the game now, the sort of puzzle solving of it, and a lot of it is to do with magnetism. Now, this little robot dude is positively charged, and you have these like funnels that are positively charged as well, so you have ones that can be negatively charged as well. These guys, even though they look quite dangerous, are not. You can use those to your advantage later on. Again with the panel, I really don't know what else I can do about that, guys. I'll try and keep an eye on it. And then that was very lucky there, see, because they can send you straight up into those electrified things. You want to avoid those. These little robots that come through now are negatively charged and they're pushing the blocks up. See, there's a gap above this block, so I can use that to get up. I just want to show you these stained glass windows because they are absolutely beautiful, particularly this big one. It's not actually the way to go. Obviously, if you've been playing the game for the first time, maybe it is, because there's no way through here yet. Panel problem is driving me crazy. I just want to get a bit further to show you guys what the game's like. I will put something on the Teslagrad forum about it later. The forum's been great. The developers, it's going crazy all of a sudden. The developers are being really good at responding to posts, all the threads that are on there. It's been really helpful. So here we go. This is these little like caveman drawings. Well, they're not like caveman drawings, but that's what they remind me of. Are showing you kind of what to do. So you come up here and you get your first item, which is these gloves that are magnetically charged, and you got one button for negative and one button for positive. So I've got a negative above here if I look up. So right now I want to charge this one positively, and that'll send that up. And then to show you over the other side, in reverse, I use negative to take it up towards the positive. And that's all that's up here. We can now go back down into the stained glass room. Sorry again, guys. It's a minor issue, and it's not actually the fault of the game. It's not their fault. That you see, this is just the same as what we did at the top. We're just using the opposite to simple puzzle solving so far. Right, there's a great big funnel here, and these flowers, they charge you positively as well, but you can't go up this way yet. I just want to show you. And I accidentally keep bouncing into the flower. We'll jump over the top of it this time and go through this door. Obviously we need to negatively charge that, but if we come up here, I'm really sorry guys, I might have to stop this video earlier than I thought, because this problem is so negatively charged that, and that makes the bridge drop down. Go across it. Then we got this little dude here. Okay. Just gonna try something quick, guys. Right, if we go to options, controls, standard, and this change it to the WASD sort of controls. Just try and remember the basics of it, and we'll see if we can get away with that for now. Yep. Okay, and that's jump. Yep. So right now I needed to change, because of the if I get hit by the robot, I stay positively charged, so I can't use my negative charge like I just did just then. That'll make it so the robot can get all the way through, and it will charge that and send that upwards. And then if we stand on this, we can use it as a lift by using the same charge to repel it upwards, and then use that little robot to bring us upwards. And then we're back down here again, and we can use this as a lift by changing it to positive, and away we go. Right. And we fall down. I just want to show you some. Oh no, wait. I'm getting confused with an area later in the game. I come down here. Obviously, you're wanting to avoid the robots where you can, because they will make you go into the electrified fences like I almost did then. Oh, now see, you really got to avoid them, otherwise you go in. I'm used to playing with a pad now, because the pad causes no problems at all full screen. It's just there when I'm trying to record windowed that it causes problems. Right, so we've made it all the way down, and this is what I was on about showing you. It's a really dark area that you can get to later. And I died again. Just drop on down here. Oh, it's really difficult getting used to using a keyboard again for this game. As I said, you can actually use these little bugs to your advantage by punching them, and that charges them. You want this dude to be negative. Oh no, wait, it's positive. Simple little problems. And then we can come up here, and if the little bug thing wakes up, it'd be nice. Great. Come on. Well, this has not happened to me before. Because I was supposed to negatively charge the bug. I was right to start with. And then positively charge this to use it as like a little floating platform, negatively, positively, and then we can come up here. And what we'll do is we'll call that the end because of the problems that we've been having, but I will make another video of this if you guys so request it. If you like this video at all, please give me a like, it really does help a lot. Subscribe if you want to see a lot more Linux gaming action. Take care all, and keep gaming.